Lanett High School is a very small school in a small town in Alabama. I graduated from there in 2005. I want the students of the school to realize that they have a ticket outside of the small town. And not only do they have the potential and the intelligence to be bigger and better than they are, that it's completely possible, even though a lot of them have families that are living below the poverty line. Lanett offers the ACT. Most universities require that their applicants take either the ACT or the SAT, and they use these exams to determine whether or not to accept the applicant and to figure out what sort of scholarships they may qualify for. Unless you're the valedictorian or have really good grades, you're going to need a really good ACT score in order to get a good scholarship. But you have to take the ACT first.
We need the ACT funding because most of us don't have as much money as others around here because there's not as many jobs.
Paying for the ACT is out of my budget because my mother got laid off recently and my father's a truck driver.
I feel it's kind of out of the budget because my mother works part-time.
If I can't take the ACT, I'm not exactly sure, but I might have to go with the Army. Maybe the Air Force.
My dad's a truck driver and his miles are what pays him, and he doesn't always get as many miles as he does every week because of the fluctuating economy.
We need this ACT funding because it'll give us a chance to step up our education and try to at least reach the goal of going to college because with the lack of economy, people don't get that chance sometimes.
Many students score higher on the exam when they take it more than once. But for Lanett High School students, it's hard enough to pay for the exam the first time.
They looked at me with, just like I was speaking a foreign language because they had no idea that there were people that cared enough to give them another chance. And that's what our seniors have benefited from.
Well, since I got funding for the retest, that really helped with the Georgia Tech thing because my first score was a 25, and I wasn't sure about Georgia Tech on a 25, but the retake was a 29, so I'm like, I'm in Georgia Tech now.
A college education would change my family's life because I'd be the first one to actually graduate from college and do more than just truck driving and factory work.
My mom, she's always wanted me to be better than her, and she went to college, but she didn't finish. So she wanted me to go and finish, and then that way, once I do finish, I can get a good job and help her out.
It would change our lives because I'll be the first person to graduate from college in my family.
It would change my life because it'll give me a chance to actually say that I did something with my life and I got my education. And it would change my family's life because it'll make them proud of me.